Hi! Welcome to another installment of How I Became Death Save Dan with a guest.
Wouldn't it just be another installment of Death Save Dan? Because you already explained how you became Death Save Dan.
Why do you do this? Roll the intro. Okay, so in this episode today, we're going to be talking about a near and dear friend of both of ours, I would say.
No, you're lying. I hate this character.
It's my bard. Hello! I gave him a Shakespearean accent, which he hated. And apparently my party hated it more because they end up throwing me off a cliff. But we'll get to that later on. How did he get introduced?
Your bard?
Yeah.
He was in the party to start with.
Oh, yeah. No, it was my druid.
Oh, yeah. Your bard was brought back by Astrid.
Oh, yeah, for being annoying.
Yeah. The Spider Queen dropped you off because you, and I quote, are too damn annoying.
So, after annoying my poor DM for
2 weeks.
2 weeks, he finally gets what he wanted. I know you wanted it. Don't sit there and deny it.
What?
My bard to croak.
Oh. No, I never want a character to die, but I knew it was only a matter of time with you.
Yeah, so we're going and we find these creatures in a nest.
No. Tell the full story. What actually happened?
I was gonna take a nap in one of the nests.
Exactly.
And
pause. Where were the nests?
On the other side of where my party was going.
Alright, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna have to do this.
Okay, fine. This is how
This is how it actually happened. Sit down. Sit down. You're gonna own up to this. Because I'm not taking the heat for what you did. You were on a cliff, 600 feet in the air, and it was a 5x4 cliff. And, well, not 5x4, but it was 5 feet wide by an unforeseen amount of long. That's what was actually happening. And then, while you're traveling past, you're making dex checks, you're doing all the stuff for the wind and the ice and everything. Everybody's doing just fine. Nothing's going wrong. Nobody fell. I point out, as you're passing, you see up on the cliffside, there's a couple of nests precariously perched on the side of what looks to be inlets on the cliff face. There looks to be 6 or 7 of them. And your character, in the exact wording, because I remember because this was the dumbest thing you've ever done, I'm gonna go up and take a nap in the nest. You're gonna go up and take a nap in the nest. Yeah. Why? I'm tired. Okay. So you go up. He goes up and he gets to the nest and peeks over the side, and what does he find? Nothing but a tiny little bird with a lizard-like face. Which he then proceeds to mock.
I didn't mock them.
Yes, you did.
I said they were adorable.
You're ugly.
Oh, yeah, I did. I thought I said they were adorable.
No, you did not say they were adorable. Well, for those of you that don't know, in D&D there are monsters called cockatrices. They have a special ability that they can turn someone to stone provided they fail a certain check. So, he rolled his die, and he failed on the first round of combat, and was turned to stone.
Can I take it?
Go ahead.
So, after the fight, it was a fairly easy...
7 rounds.
Yeah. After the fight, my party comes up to get me after they've thrown the Minotaur off of the cliff.
No, the Minotaur fell.
Oh, I thought he...
Nope, the Minotaur fell when he was turned to stone, and the Warlock tried to save him.
Ah, okay. But they threw me off a cliff, and I disintegrated.
Again, what actually happened was he was on the side of the cliff, stuck there to the cliff because he was turned to stone. From there, the ranger, the leader of the party at the time, decided, we need to find a way down. This is too dangerous now that we have people that have fallen. Well, let's look through our packs. We have some climbing tools, and, we did some rules and everything. Turns out they had enough rope between all of them, don't ask me how, to get down the cliffside, provided they made a couple of checks, and they all did. Except for the bard, Gaston? Gorston?
Gorstag, how dare you not remember his name?
You only played him for 2 weeks. Gorstag.
Moment of silence for the fallen bard.
No. Gorstag was stuck to the side of the cliff. So they decided, we're going to see if we can do all this. And goes to the side of the cliff, and they're like, how are we going to get him down? And the ranger just decides that he's had enough. So he grabs Gorstag and just throws him. Just straight up hurls him, yeets him, whatever you want to call it, off the face of the cliff. 600 feet later, he hits the ground. I gave him a 50-50 chance, like I gave everybody else, that I will just be nice and not do the damage.
One of the things he does, I hate it when you do this.
I didn't do it this time.
He'll look at me.
2 hours later.
High or low? High. Clatter, clatter, clatter.
First of all, you're doing it wrong. Secondly, I don't sound like that. And thirdly, it looks a little more like this. Dan, high or low?
High.
Roll the die behind the screen. Sure enough, he actually got it right. And then he decides to change his answer.
You didn't respond.
Yes, I did. I looked at you. You rolled it. And you're sitting there. And I rolled it. I apologize. I rolled it. And I look and I go, oh. And because I went, oh, he goes, no, I meant low. And I was like, I don't think I'm going to, no, low. I said low. Well, I don't think I want you to, no, low. I said low. So you said low, huh? Yeah. Are you sure? No. High or low, Dan? Low. It's a 13 on the die, Dan. That's high. Sure enough, a bunch of rolls later, take 198 points of bludgeoning damage. You're dead outright, turn to dust. Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
D&D.
No. That's just you.
That was another installment of Death Save Dan. Leave a like.
Wait, what?
Bye.
No, it's not over yet. He is not getting off that easy. Why don't you tell him what they did with your bard afterwards?
They took his head and put it on a stake.
The party proceeded to make a survival check. For those of you, again, that aren't familiar with D&D, it's a check to see, scrounging up materials, see if you can find anything. Some DMs use investigation. I just did survival because at this point I was... So, they rolled, and sure enough, they managed to rifle through his remains, I guess you can call them, enough to find the intact head of Gorstag? Gorstag,
Yes.
Gorstag the Bard. And then they proceed to mount it on a stick, bring it to their camp that they've gone off and made, and use it as at the front door as what they call the idiot stopper. They use his head as a doorstop.
I have never hated making a video more in my life.
Why? Because I'm not letting you lie like you did in the last one?
Okay. Kids out there, there's lying and there's slightly bending the truth a little bit.
He lied. Lied, fibbed, wrong, not accurate. Yeah, lied. What actually, you know what? That was the story of Gorstag. Guess what, guys? Hey, Dan.
You're gonna...
Part 2 of Dubrit.
Oh my, no. Tune in next time to figure out what happened with Dubrit, the barbarian.
The real story.
If you haven't already, like.
I'm not saying it.
Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
What you do is you go down to the end of the street. You talk to that really creepy guy that lives there. Don't get in his van. He doesn't have candy.
No, I wasn't looking for that. And as
That's
always,
what I said last time.
I don't. Grab a controller and escape reality.
No, you said it wrong. How do you not know your own exit?
You're gonna give me a migraine. I am going to get a migraine working. The people at my other job aren't giving me migraines quite as bad as this one. When life gets you down like it is right now, grab the controller
Like this one?
and escape reality.
Drinking also helps.
Oh. What?
Just Save Dan does not condone alcoholism.